Today we are going to compare Bybit exchange with OKX exchange. My name is Sudhir and I welcome you all to the micro macro trader community. So today both these exchanges are going head to head, and if you want to see the gist of these exchanges, it looks like this. But before we get started, if you want to check out the best possible deposit bonuses, check the links in the description below. Right now Bybit is offering up to 5,000 to 30,000 USDT deposit bonus, and OKX is also offering trading fees discount that I am going to tell you in this video. So to get started, Bybit was launched in 2018, OKX exchange was launched in 2017. Number of markets supported by Bybit is 700 and OKX is supporting 300. If we speak about KYC limits, KYC is required on both the exchanges, and layout wise I have found Bybit exchange to be more user friendly compared to OKX exchange. And let's now deep dive. Bybit exchange is having 60 million users around the world, and 24/7 customer support is available, and it is present in 195 plus countries. They are having $36 billion daily average trading volume in USD, and their vision is that they want to bring crypto and Web3 to the world. So they are positioning themselves as the gateway of Web3 and crypto. And speaking of OKX exchange, it was launched in 2017. It is incorporated in Bahamas, and Web3 services are right now not present in the US. And right now they are offering spot options, derivatives, and everything under the sun that is tradable. And they also have their native token OKB, which I will be telling you in this video towards the end. And right now they are having 350 to 500 trading pairs being traded on this exchange. Speaking of trading volume of both exchanges, which is an important factor that we need to pay attention to if you want to execute your trades successfully without any slippages. So Bybit is having 2.8 billion spot trading volume in last 24 hours. And at the derivative side, it is having $22.6 billion of volume in last 24 hours. Speaking of OKX trading volume, the spot trading volume is 2.7 billion and the derivatives trading volume at OKX is 29.4 billion. So you can see in terms of trading volume, both the exchanges are neck to neck and having almost the same trading volume at the spot and the derivatives end. But I have found that there are no slippages, particularly while trading on derivative side of Bybit, whereas I prefer OKX for spot trading. Depending upon your use case and your own personal choice, you can see which exchange suits you. Speaking of KYC, which is know your customer is quickly becoming mandatory in almost all the crypto exchanges around the world. And right now Bybit is having 3 levels of KYC: standard KYC, advanced, and pro. In standard KYC, you need to give your identity assessment such as your email ID, your full name and your phone number, and your proof of identity document which is issued by any government is enough for standard KYC. Advanced KYC, proof of address is also required apart from all the documents required in the standard KYC. And the pro KYC, enhanced due diligence, is done, and it can take up to 48 hours because video verification is done in this pro level of KYC. Other 2 levels of KYC you can expect in 15 to 30 minutes the KYC will be done. If we speak about the KYC of OKX, basic information such as country of residence, nationality, other details like date of birth, ID number, ID type, SSN number, etc. are taken. ID documents useful here are your passport, driver's license, or any other government issued ID. Sometimes they will ask you to take selfie to make sure a genuine human being is doing the KYC. In advanced level of KYC on OKX, you need to give proof of address and the document should not be older than 3 months. So that's what is required for KYC in both the exchanges. You can see the KYC of Bybit is much more streamlined in comparison to OKX. Moving ahead, speaking about the leverage limits that you are offered on both the exchanges, Bybit is offering up to 100x leverage or sometimes up to 125x also depending on the trading pair. Here, if you want to take maximum leverage of 100x, the risk limit or the amount that you are risking cannot be more than 2 million. And let's say if you want to trade between 3 million to 4 million, the leverage will reduce from 75 to 70 and you will be able to open a position of 3 million to 4 million. This is an auto-adjusted feature in Bybit to safeguard its users so that the capital that the users are deploying is not at the highest risk and the leverage keeps reducing as you keep increasing the risk amount. Speaking of OKX is right now providing 100x leverage on its futures and 10x on spot. When it is saying 10x on spot, it means that it is offering margin trading also. So depending upon the trading pair that you are choosing, your leverage can be anywhere between 10x to 100x. But personally, I don't recommend anybody using more than 20x leverage because more than that is not really required for a sensible trader. Speaking of trading fees, if you don't pay attention to into the trading fees will eat away your capital that you're deploying, and you will not be able to maximize the profits through the deployment of your capital. So right now, if we speak about Bybit, spot trading fees is 0.1% at the maker taker angle, and it can reduce up to 0.015% to 0.005%. And on the perpetuals and the futures contract end, the taker fee is 0.05% and the maker fee is 0.02%, which can reduce up to 0% at the Bybit. And options trading, the taker fee is 0.03% and the maker fee is 0.02%. So that's how the fees of Bybit looks like. And if we speak about the spot trading fees of OKX, it is having 0.08% to 0.1% maker taker commission, which is little lower compared to Bybit, and it's VIP level 1 to VIP level 8, which varies according to the trading volume that you're trading. It can reduce up to 0.015% also, that is at the spot trading end. And the futures trading end, you can expect a maker taker fee of 0.02% and the taker fee of 0.05%. And if you're trading USDC settled futures, then 0.018% to 0.05%. And CoinAm futures, you can expect a trading fee of 0.02% to 0.05%. This is how the fees of both the exchanges look like. And if you see in terms of spot and futures, the trading fees are little lower at the OKX exchange end. Speaking of proof of reserves is a security feature introduced by almost all the crypto exchanges in the world. And proof of reserves is basically exchange trying to give you a proof that the assets that the users have deposited on their exchange are safe with them, and in fact the exchange is having more funds than the users have deposited on their exchange. For example, if you see USDT, it is having a 100% reserve ratio, so the amount of USDT deposited by the user and the amount of USDT on Bybit exchange is the same, and in some cases it is more than 100% also. Similarly, on the OKX exchange, they have published their OKX reserve ratios. For example, ETH reserve ratio is 104%. So what does this mean is that if you have deposited 100 ETH, the OKX exchange is holding 104 ETH in case the exchange is going bankrupt, or if there is any emergency or any liquidity crisis or hacks happening. So exchange will be in a position to pay to its users and users need not panic. So there is another important feature that very few exchanges are actually having, which is the native token of the exchange. OKX is one of those exchanges which is having its native token, and it was launched in 2017. OKX is one of those exchanges which is having its native token called OKB. So it's the native token of OKX exchange, and it is trading at $51 right now and having a market cap of almost 3 billion. So the utility of this native token is that you can use it to calculate and pay your trading fees, grant users access to voting and governance on the platform, and reward users for holding OKB token. Because it's a staking coin, you can stake the coin also and receive rewards for just holding the coin and reduce your trading fees. This feature of native token on Bybit is missing, but then there are other ways to reduce your trading fees on Bybit by increasing your trading volume, and accordingly your trading fees will keep reducing. So if you want to trade a higher number of tokens with a quicker KYC and decent fees and get a deposit bonus of up to 5,000, then Bybit is the exchange that you should choose. And if you are looking for some exchange which is even older than Bybit and is having lesser number of coins but weighted coins and is having less fees than Bybit and giving you trading fees discount, then OKX is the place to go. And if you want to check out the best possible deposit bonuses, you can check the links in the description below for both these exchanges, as we are the premium trading partners for both these exchanges. And this is Macro Trader signing off, and I will see you again in the next video very soon.